Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Baldurs Gate 3. We are in the Sorcerer's Vault under Sorcerer Sundries, and we're in front of a very, very forbidden book. We're definitely gonna take that now. Now the question is, let Gale take the book, just in case. We're in a magic place, in a mage place. This tome recounts the experience of an unfortunate halfling forced to join the Seelie court during an ill-fated tour of the Beastlands. It is caked with dust and grime, yellowed feathers and black fur fall from between its pages.
Excellent source of arcana.
Okay.
Come in quite handy.
So we get the Scroll of Bestial Communion. This the Deva can cast Wrathful Smile, Revivify, and Concussive Smash. So he can now learn this scroll. Did he get any permanent bonuses? No, he just got that, which he could now just learn, right? Yep. Sides of the Seelie summon Deva, which is only a thing that Shadowheart could do, and no one else. So he can do that now too, which is quite nice. I mean, a Deva is not that strong, but the important thing about Devas is they can actually revivify. So that's nice, and also they're a target and can fly. But, yeah, I mean, let's just have him learn this. I forgot that you get scrolls from this, and he's the only one who can learn scrolls anyway, so that's okay. We didn't get cursed or anything, that's a good sign. Also some minor scrolls here, sure, I'll take them all. You never know. And we were actually looking to go through this corridor here. Let's see where that goes. And how treacherous this will be. Haha, treacherous. There it is.
Easy.
We're finding a lot of traps. Elminster, Silverhand, Karsus. Interesting. 3 different corridors. So this is the main thing where we want to go. Yes, but is there something here as well?
Something over there.
Oh, there's a button. Aha. Because I was remembering something here. I thought we were going this way. There it is. There it is. And we have another part of wooden chest here. Another piece. Don't even need the buff. Thank you. Any way through? No. Let's go to the other side. Where's my girl? There she is. Good. Definitely want Shadowheart next to me so she can give me guidance whenever I need it. Even with guidance. Wow. Wow game. We need some thievery tools soon. Just some chemical things. Let's just make them. Something here. Ah, look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I remember. Okay. So, this is a peculiar lamp. Be careful about this. Because this can be bad. This can be bad. You know what? We're not going to do this right now. We're going to go back here. And we're going to do something else first. Like this. Another room. I do love this effect when you're standing here. It's so cool. It's like, you know, a light bridge in Halo or something. Something weird. I love it. That was so cool in Halo. In the first one. I mean, it isn't in the best way, all of this, right? Look at this. All the webs, the cobwebs and everything. They didn't keep it in a nice way. No wonder the books are so mean. This is another one. Let's unlock it. Difficulty 20. That's a little bit worse. Let's use Cat's Grace. I think Gotak is fine with that. Wow. Ah, advantage means literally nothing. Just, okay. Who should... I mean, Gale is the ready boy.
Lost in thought.
Gale, you read. Before her time as an exarch of Tempest and goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as both a student and teacher, and thus was she elevated by Tempest to her current status. These pages contain that of her which was left on the material plane after her ascension. We read the Red Knight's final stratagem and we get a scroll, the scroll of the artistry of war. This is probably one of the best spells in the game. This is magic missile on steroids. Quite so. It can only be used once per short rest. And definitely, Gale is gonna learn that. For sure. It's cheaper as well, because it's a conjuration. Is it conjuration that I mean? No, evocation. It's an evocation. Yeah, pick it up, of course. We are going to sell these books for sure. To some pleb on the streets, it's fine. It's just money. Should we go to the lamp? No, I don't want to fight a Djinn right now. You know, you never know what happens. We'll go to the other vaults first. Could be tricky though, so let's see. But we'll visit the lamp. In the end, for sure. Should we go Elminster first, Silverhand, or Karsus? It seems like 3 ways, or at least... Well, we're looking for... We know there are 2 more books. So there are at least 2 of 3 here that will lead us somewhere, is the assumption. Let's get rid of these traps first. No, we don't want to fail these. Luckily, Cat's Grace saved us there. You never know what happens when you fail these. Come on.
Quite the feat of magical engineering. Sorcerer's Sundries likes to keep its secrets well hidden.
Did you succeed? No, Gale failed. Very sad. He was the only one who might succeed this. Lockpicking impossible, you say? Don't tell me the traps were important. Oh no, there are... There's a lever here. We need to... Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay, this is the way we need to go, and we need to unlock these 2. That's how it works. Okay. Fine.
Surprise. This place's caution is warranted here.
Yeah, there's a lot of traps, guys. There's a lot of traps. The poem that we found that was talking about Elminster is actually important here, because it tells you where to go. And I think it was evocation first towards him, but we're not gonna do that yet. I wanna have Karsus first. That doesn't matter really. We just need to go through all the doors until we find the way. It's not that hard of a puzzle, luckily. And you can just do it by chance. It's fine. I don't even know where to find the notes that actually tell you, apart from the one. Abjuration is, I think, the way to Karsus. I'm not sure. That is always bad. There are some traps there, but we already...
Best avoid that trap.
Yes, which trap? Which trap have you seen?
Trap.
Because these traps could easily kill us. Yep, exactly that. Ow, 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 and I'm still in the shitty... Guys, don't be that dumb. Ugh. This is so stupid. Okay, this trap is dead, so we should be more or less safe here. Well, there is one from there, so let's go here.
give up now.
That was dumb. But you know, that happened. And I actually didn't want this to happen. I don't know why this only worked. Ah, maybe I should have left one there. Maybe I should have left one person there. And that wouldn't have happened. I never figured this one out, to be honest. That's fine. Yeah, you can do whatever. Oh, wow, that still worked. That's bullshit.
No one stopped me yet.
This one was hitting. I don't get a bonus. Oh, that's annoying. I'm not gonna use inspiration. Okay, most people are immune. This is not that bad. It's fine. We're just getting kicked around a little bit. Get rid of that. Come on. Oh, come on, game. It's a 10. Such dumb rolls again. That's fine. Let's do this again. Maybe if I destroy this one, it works. Let's get rid of this one. Or maybe I can just use Carla.
I'd love to, thanks.
And put her here. Doesn't really matter which one hits her. There you go. Are these ones down now? It's so stupid that I can't give myself... Wait. I need to give myself guidance. And I cannot. Why? Because I need an action. And I just used my action because I'm an idiot.
My face protects me.
It's so stupid that that uses an action in turn-based mode. Okay, yeah, environment is deactivated as long as she's standing there. That's fine. Let's get out of this mode, which is stupid anyway. Okay. That didn't go according to plan. Don't know how I did it last time. Maybe I just killed that platform there. There you go. Let's get rid of these gargoyle heads and we're fine. We have enough trap disarm kits anyway, so we can waste them a little bit.
If not over, then through.
Okay, now we're good. What's the next one? Demon, wild. Let's get all away from that. I don't think we want to use the lever there. Silver. I actually have no idea. Let's go silver. Oh, would you look at that? Oh no, there's... Don't you dare. Walk onto that. God damn it, game. Why? It's a 10. It's not like rolls matter with that, really. More perception fails, great. I'm not gonna attack this.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault.
Oh, of course you did that. And Gale's dead. I knew there was one. I should have looked harder. Let's just help him. It's fine, Gale. We activated Carsus. That's good. Now we just need to find a way to Elminster. Let's go wild. Elminster is going wild, so... Nope. Wasn't it. But it opened one of them. Okay. Let's go back. We want to open both. I don't think you can find anything special here. I think we need to go evocation to find Elminster. Another one of these fancy things. Could you please stand here? A little bit closer, girl.
Trap.
Yes, I see, but I'm standing in the way.
No, never mind.
There you go. I don't see this. Nope. So, at least one we saw. It's not going perfectly, but, you know, when does anything ever go perfectly? Is it Wish? Oh my god, it actually is. That was easier than I first thought. Carla, I guess.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
She has a knack for finding traps. I mean, it's not like they are not obvious
My
enough.
faith will guide me.
Easy.
Come on,
This place
Gale.
is hungry for blood.
Oh god. Really, Gale?
Most
Really?
excellent.
Doesn't matter. Actually, we don't really need to find anything here, or really need to do anything there anymore.
There's a trap.
I just need to deactivate these 3 and we're good. Or I don't, because I suck.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
And these are really hardcore. Don't know what these spells are that they're using. And now we get a critical success. How nice. Really useless, but very nice. At least Gotak found them all. That's good. Okay, and that's the Elminster Vault open. And that's about all. That's all 4 books we know about that are in here.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
I did search a lot more first time around. Okay, and now no one needs to move. I just need to go somewhere else and we're back at the beginning. Oh, of course. There you go. Before the first thing can fire. And we good. No, where the heck am I? There we are. Okay, let's go to... This is Karsus Vault. Let's go to Elminster first now, I guess. As far as I know, that's all you can find in here, so there shouldn't be a hidden way that we haven't seen. And there's the vault. Pretty nice. Didn't go as well as planned, but definitely quicker than I thought. And the book is in there. Ooh. Pyro Quickness Head. Fiery Return. When you deal fire damage with a leveled spell, whatever leveled means, you burn yourself and gain additional bonus action this round. Yeah, bonus action is nice, but no, thank you. Apparently Elminster is crazy. I mean, it doesn't have to do anything with Elminster. It's just called the Elminster Vault. Like the brothel room was called Elminster's Library. It doesn't necessarily have to do anything with the wizard itself. Or himself. Probably does, since it's a brothel and he's a sleazeball, but, you know. Oh, that was good. Thank you. Gale, that's your...
The air is ripe with
That's
magic.
your try, buddy. The pages are covered in esoteric symbols and strange runes, some indecipherable, but some strangely familiar. Your eyes are drawn to one page describing a long-lost book. The Necromancy of Thay. There are secrets of life and death known only to the Red Wizards. Committing such secrets to parchment is a risk they are loath to take, lest the unworthy gaze upon them. Who better than to guard their secrets than the spirits of the jealous dead themselves? To look upon the necromancy of Thay is to risk madness at the hands of its spirits, but the wise traveler who can tread the line between life and death will find knowledge witnessed by precious few mortals. The rest of the entry details the precautions and risks. Red Harvest, resubscribing. Thank you, man. How are you doing? Long time no see. I mean, you were at the last stream, right? But that's 2 weeks ago as well. Precautions and risk associated with reading the text, but lays out a clear path to unraveling the secret contained in this tome. Okay, we unlocked the ancient tome, but now we are cursed with Tharchiad Withering. Your constitution score is reduced by 5. Well, not that you had that much constitution to begin with, so we need to fix that, but we can. Because it's a curse, we can just uncurse him. I don't have it equipped, of course. Let's quickly get rid of Sanctuary, get the remove curse. No, that's not what I want. I want remove curse. Remove the curse. We're good. Thank you. Oh, we actually get 3 points. We actually get 20. I think that's permanent. Should he have it? I think it fits to him. But normally I want my main character syndrome to come out and have that all on my main character. But actually it's probably better on Gale. And yes, because... Why? I don't know why the camera is spasming. But because we were cursed, if you remove the curse you actually get a buff. I don't know if that's forever. Probably is not. But if it is, do I want it on him or on myself? It's just 20 points, and you know, it's probably better on him. Though, why are my points so low? And it's so high. Do we have the same constitution? Really? 14? He even has more than me. Okay, interesting. It's fine. It's fine. I have temporary hit points anyway in terms of just shape-shifting. And luckily it's not like in Pathfinder, where that still keeps my health. But yeah, we got the tome, and now we should be able to do something with it. I generally don't remember. I was effed up when I got home. Yeah, but you said you just got home last time, so thank you. And it's 16 months. Damn. Damn, buddy, thank you. And also, what are these emotes? A cat throwing cookies onto my crying... No, and it's not cookies. It's poo. Of course. No wonder my Gammy is crying. That's not nice. Why are you doing these things? Oh yeah, cookies. Yeah. It's fine. I ignore that. But now we should read the Necromancy of Thay again with him. Because I think we can. Yeah, the Thashiad Codex, extremely powerful knowledge, may include curses. Yeah, that's fine. We can get rid of curses. It's no problem. There's the Necromancy of Thay. Read.
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the Codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it.
Something really good. Yeah, read on. It's a saving throw, but we get a 6. That's good. We still need a 20? You gotta be kidding me. The Cloak of Protection is helping. Oh, against saving throws. That's nice. Yeah, get resistance from her. This is a 6, a 10. So this is... We just need a 10 and a good roll on resistance. And we're good. 14 would be better or something. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Fine. We good. But I seriously barely remember that weekend. Oh god. Lived like a goblin for most of that weekend. Okay.
As you
Well, I hope you're feeling better now.
Glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
Why do there always have to be consequences? Come on. It's just nice. There will be no problem, but we got something. The Dance Macabre. We can now create 4 ghouls that fight alongside you, and there was a time, apparently, before the release, where these ghouls were controllable by you. Unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. And they're actually not that good. But, you know, 4 targets. And also there's a problem because dismissing them is really stupid. And when they get killed, which is also dismissed, they explode, which is not great. With necromantic energy. And that can turn allies against you. You really need to be careful with this spell. But also, you know, 4 extra targets, which is really, really good for 1 round. That's a good investment. It's always prepared. It's an int save, which nothing can save because it's just, you know, you're creating something. And it's once per long rest, so keep that in mind. It's a good spell, though. It's a nice one. Let's put this here a little bit more orderly. Okay. Good. That was the Elminster branch. Now let's see what Karsus has in tow for us.
Mind my stab.
And how is the Gary, by the way? Oh, I'm quite well. I mean, a little exhausted from work and stuff, you know. The usual. I'm good, rested up for a while, so it's both hunky and dory. That's pretty good. And I'm happy that I can stream again. The exhaustion from work prevented that for a little bit. I mean, we finished Homeworld, Deserts of Karak, which was quite nice. I don't know where that was revealed. Were they invisible? Maybe. Foebreaker. Lethal weapon. This weapon ignores bludgeon resistance. It's a lethal weapon, really? I mean, that's what you think of a weapon, that it's lethal. But sure. When you miss an attack, you deal 1 bludgeoning, okay? Anyway, it ignores resistance, which is really, really, really good. Okay, it's 2-handed, so that's more Karlach. Thing is, what damage would she do with that? Less than with the very disappointingly presented Trident. Trident is really good though, unfortunately, but it just doesn't feel right when you attack with it. But yeah, it's not that great. It is a hammer though, and at certain points, as we have seen, having a hammer is pretty nice. Let's take the Great Axe +1, the Glaive +1. Man, Karsus.
With haste.
Got some good stuff in your vault. I hope you're happy about that. I am. Maragon Halberd. Oh, that's the devil guys that we have found a few times. Oh yeah, shit. Now I remember you streamed the last mission. Yes, exactly. Not only the last, all of them, of course. All 13 missions, and they're already coming out on YouTube as well. So if anyone missed that, look into the YouTube tubs and don't forget to leave a like if you do. It really, really does help. Especially if people run the video, you know, from start to finish. Which, it's really good and really promotes the channel. So I appreciate if you do. Scroll of Dethrone. Golden Chalice. Of course, I'm gonna take that. And Magus Be Warned. We'll read that before we touch the book, of course. Also, you shouldn't be here. You should be in the camp as we gather them all up. It is a great paradox among our kind who so value the art of learning that we believe ourselves ever cannier than the ones who came before. If envy is the disease of the artist, hubris is that of the wizard. That's very true. Though I fear my warning will fall on deaf ears. I will say it again. The closer a wizard creeps to the domain of the divine, the closer oblivion creeps with him. I thought myself an equal to Mystra and devised a plan to make myself her equal. I would pluck 1 strand of weave and contain it within an amulet I spent the better portion of my years devising. How regret instantly heaved itself upon my head. I was trapped within the amulet instantaneously and passed around from collector to curio hall for the better part of a millennium. Only now that I am freed with barely the strength to hold my quill can I leave this final warning as testimony. That sounds like Karsus himself wrote this, and he wasn't destroyed. He was actually trapped in the amulet where he wanted to trap the weave. The weave that now infected Gale. Because it was tainted in the process, which is kind of weird, isn't it? Syphilis is the disease of the bard. True. Syphilis, gonorrhea, you know, you name it. All the bardish diseases. Gale, I think that book is yours to take right now. An ancient handwritten book, rebound at least twice, that purports, I don't know, to be notes written by the Ur-Mage Karsus himself. Much of it is a personal wizard's cipher, but the final page is written in clear text. My great spell of transcendence is mine alone, not to be committed to ink and parchment, but I have also forged 3 supreme enchanted items that are the physical embodiments of my wizardry. And of them I shall make record. There is a crown, an orb, and a scepter. Each nigh alive, and with its own power and purpose. And these I call the regalia of Karsus. So there isn't only the crown, there's also an orb and a scepter, which, you know, bodes well for Baldur's Gate 5, I guess? 4 and 5? Sorry. We had 3. Don't know why I was at 4. So there could be something more about this story, actually, which would be interesting. The Crown of Karsus to attract and absorb magical knowledge and give the wearer dominion over himself so that he remains his own entity apart from the weave. To attract and absorb magical knowledge. Dominion over himself so that he remains his own entity apart from the weave. Interesting. The Orb of Karsus, a storage device or battery that condenses mystic power, ever gathering so that it must be siphoned at intervals of its excess. Oh. Because otherwise it would explode, I guess. If it's ever gathering. The Scepter of Karsus, an instrument of projection, a focusing utensil for the precise wielding of unimaginably vast forces. Know of these items you must, for if I fail to achieve immortality, they will persist, and dare I say, live on beyond me.
These notes are no mere diary. These are the visions of Karsus himself. Designs for the crown he hoped to forge. And the new form of magic he planned to create with it. It seems Raphael was telling you the truth. The crown you saw atop the Elder Brain is indeed of Karsus's making. Reunite the crown with the Dead Three's netherstones and Karsus's design might yet be completed. You could wield the power of a god.
Interesting. Because we had 1 and 2, which makes 3, plus this was released recently for a total of 4. Yeah, that's how it works, Red Harvest, exactly. It's math. The broken artifacts of a failed god, the crown should be destroyed before it causes any more damage. We always liked the idea of being worshipped, adored, obeyed. He actually just wants his lover back, or at least, you know, be forgiven by her. I don't really think he wants to be adored and obeyed more than any other wizard. For his greatness and stuff, you know, especially since he was a wizard prodigy. Prodigy. Better not get ahead of yourself, the crown is still out of reach for now. No, I think... Would he want this destroyed? I think he would say, better not get ahead of yourself, the crown is still out of reach for now.
Between you and the crown, there's the small matter of the Elder Brain to contend with. For now, whatever designs of your own with regards to the crown will have to wait. But not for long. It will be in your hands soon enough, and you have quite the decision to make.
Yeah, I don't think he would at this moment really say yay or nay to the crown. But I think he will see that in the end, that the crown is too dangerous. Gurtak would definitely say it's too dangerous. We read the Annals of Karsus. We get Scroll of Dethrone. I mean, there was another one lying next to it, so... Okay, apparently we got 2 of those. Why Karlach? Oh, I read this with Karlach? Well, that was not what I wanted, but sure.
Alright, what now?
I'm gonna take this. Okay. Well, actually give this to Gale as well. Now. Not you. F3. There it is. Flesh to Stone. Wall of Ice. Yeah, Dethrone. But we have 2 of those now. And Conjure Mind Elemental, which is useless, because those elementals are really garbage. Shred a foe's very essence by pulling on strands of the weave. Interesting. It's a necromancy spell. That doesn't seem to make sense. 4 new spells for Gale. Yay. And I'm a little over-encumbered again. It's annoying. Give that to Carla. She carries the weapons. That's better. Okay, but that was it. Now, the only thing that is missing...
Just a brief respite.
...is first that, and then looking at the lamp.
Time to press ahead.
And the lamp was here. No, it wasn't. It was on the other side. No? Yes? Yes, must have been. Yes. Now, the lamp is interesting. Let's say that. Do we need to do something first? You have your vigor that should help. I think Gortak will touch the lamp. He's stupid enough to do that, so enjoy.
Rescuer? Oh, you've arrived in the nick of time, saintly adventurer. I've been trapped for so long, I dare say I'm half mad. Ho ho! Thank you for sacrificing yourself to save me. Such courage brings a tear to the eye.
What are you talking about?
You see, this glorious lamp is both an oasis and a prison. Someone must be inside at all times.
The voice acting is so good.
But you were the first brave enough to take my place. Thank you ever so much. Toodles!
Toodles! Oh no, it's a weirdo. Yeah, he's a weirdo. He's a Djinn, of course.
Oh, freedom's sweet nectar. How I missed you. Oh. My rescuer left behind a servant. I'm terribly sorry for your loss. I'm sure you're at your wit's end without your master.
How are you talking to my girlfriend? What the hell? Pretend that he's incorporeal and you can't see him. Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't hinder a Djinn to obliterate you. He's not a fairy elf or something. Who are you?
Yafeu, the stupendous!
You're definitely stupendous.
Bah! I'm free! And that's all that matters. Know that I will remember your master's sacrifice with great affection. Every month or so. But I must be off. I'm a century late for an appointment.
Such good voice acting. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to let him leave. Release my master immediately or die.
Now. Your master touched the lamp like a ding-a-ling. Which means this is your problem, not mine. But if you're after a fight, so be it. It's been too long since I flexed these glorious magical muscles. Aha!
Goddamn Djinns. Goddamn 'em. Yeah, we're trapped inside while outside has some fun. But there's a lot of crap in here that I'm definitely gonna take. While the others... What are you doing, guys? Okay, we're first. So that's good, because I have all the time in the world then. Sure. Dice. Elixir of Guileful Movement. Grapes. Oh, look at these nice things. Elixir of Fire Resistance. Silver Tray. Sun Melons. Giant Strength. Some nice gold. Ah, beautiful. So you should definitely do this, because he actually told you how to get out of this. Because literally, you cannot get out of this unless someone helps you. And you could be trapped in here if you do something poopid. So definitely make sure you don't do something poopid. Goes without saying, but I still said it. Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop. First we'll take everything before I show you. It's a beautiful place though, this lamp. Could actually go to bed. And yeah, he won't need the lamp anymore because, you know, he's gonna be gone. I do like the music here as well. Potion of animal speaking, no one needs that, but sure. And the way to get out, now that we have gotten everything... So look at that. It actually looks a little like a lamp as well. First read the book. If you were trapped in a magic lamp, you wouldn't like it a bit. It's tiny and stuffy and oily and damp, and you've had to be shrunk to fit. You sit here and ponder your only hope that some other fool will enter, then you'll get out, but the entering dope will find there the lamp's new renter. Actually, a good one. But the way out is in here. We have the scroll of Circle of Death. That doesn't help. But we also have something different. Scroll of Summon Quasit. Summon a familiar with the form of a Quasit that can turn invisible and scare enemies. Which is permanent. This is the second and only time after the first one that you can find this scroll. So if you haven't had him yet, well, tough luck. There is another way. I don't need to use the Quasit. But this is if you are a non-magic worker or something that doesn't have any summons. The only way to get out of here, the Quasit. We do have other summons. Like, for example, us. And that's it. We're out. Problem is... I don't want to be... encumbered. Better now? Yes, good. Okay, and now we just make him pay. Oh, and you... very easy. Can just be dismissed. Coolio. I guess Carla will just make him die. I don't know which one was the button to... oh, it's F. There we go. It's not the best chance to hit him. Yeah, I think we can use a frenzy here. I'm so sad how little impact this weapon has in terms of, you know, FX.
Battle of wits.
Now, it's a Djinn. Pressing T, by the way. Thunder immunity, which is bad with her weapon, and lightning immunity. But, for example, fire would work. Magic resistance, bad. Gets an extra attack, which is cheating. Oh, yes, we haven't equipped the Curriculum of Strategy, Artistry of War. We have to do that, for sure. We have a lightning bolt. I mean, nothing here will really do much. We could use the Phantasmal Killer for once. He saved. Of course he did. That bastard. We could have just summoned the Dance Macabre as well to get out of the lamp. And the lamp is gone now, by the way. Interesting.
So much for peace.
Could use Eldritch Blast. We could just transform into an animal. I mean, you know... Sabertooth maybe, or Owlbear? Let's do Sabertooth for now. It's a little bit smaller. Missing is not nice. I would like to shred his armor. Let's try again. That is good. Because now he has only 18 AC instead of 20. Thunder Wave on Shadowheart. Yeah, that's not great. This is a level 1, so easy to counter. Ah, immune to prone, which is bad. That hurts, which is good. Stop it. Don't you dare touch him. Radiance of Dawn is nice. Why don't I have a Sunbeam anymore? This does help the next attack, the Guiding Bolt. It's gonna be hard enough to do anything anyway. Wait, am I too close? Yeah, it's too close. I mean, I could just tell you to grovel or to drop your weapon. I think drop is nice. Let's try it. Nice, he actually did. You can take it. Thank you. And now you can run. Aw, he wanted to slap me, the little bastard. Don't you dare slap my sweet dear Shadowheart. Okay, this is fine, actually. Sadly immune to thunder. I can't throw him, he's too heavy. Even though he's not really corporeal. Ooh, a critical miss. It's not good. Definitely make that reckless. What can we do with you? Gale is the most useless one here. He is a monster, though. Sad. That would have been nice. Unfortunately immune to prone. I could do extra damage with the jugular strike. If he could go prone. I can just renew the shred. How much does he have now? Still 18, so it doesn't matter how long it goes. Aw, that's annoying. Well, weapon dropped stop, but, you know, it doesn't help you because you don't have another weapon lying around. Everyone can do a free attack. Oh, that's why. He wanted to make me drunk, the little bastard. Okay, okay. Don't you dare make my Shadowheart drunk. You filthy, filthy thing. Oh, I need to get my Sanctuary back. Anything important that I could do? Let's do Inflict Wounds. Why not? Sad. A ding-a-ling, yeah. The moaning, Carter. The moaning. Maybe we're doing good damage. She's actually hitting pretty well for 60% chance. I'm gonna do Hold Monster again. Level 5 and all, but 50-50 chance, and of course I missed that with 95%. With a 95% chance. There it is, shredded armor. Oh, thunder wave. Let's just counterspell it. Let's just take as little damage as possible. I think we need to rest anyway, but... Or we should rest before what comes next. Guardian of Faith we could do. I mean, I never do this one. Not enough space, really. And I still don't. Blindness, 25%. Oof. Let's do some Scorching Rays. Too close. This does work. Moonbeam it up in here. Selûne will smite you with the light of her presence. As she should. All the ones again, damn it. But yeah, 3 attacks are so good. I'm still thinking about going bear. With her.
A rough tempest I will raise.
I'm still thinking about that. Should I get the dance? Let's get the dance. That's 4 friends. Oh yeah. Annoying horde. And apparently killed by the moonbeam instantly. Well done. Oh, he's dead as well. Ow, ow. Yeah, look at that. Look at how they explode the stupid things. But that is how he got killed right now. By them exploding, so I'm fine with it. Aw, he didn't even have anything but the stupid scimitar. That's annoying. We won though, so that's good. But you can see, if that happens to your allies, they will immediately attack you. Because it's like you attacking them. Nice thing is, I have regeneration in this form. So I'm gonna regenerate back to my normal health. I definitely want to go out here. I think. And now we can test if this is really permanent for him. After a long rest, which would be quite nice, to be honest. Okay, now question is, how can we get out here? Let's hope we don't have to fight anyone. Okay, this is fine. No one is looking at us. Okay. And we're good. No need to do that anymore. Oh, what? Okay. Okay, I don't want to do this puzzle before we haven't... Yeah, I think we should. I think we should rest first. Just in case. Just to have everything available that we have. Although, just going there should be fine and then we can rest. Yeah, let's do that. It should be fine here. I want to switch something again. Yeah, this. Remove curse. We don't need in a fight. We need sanctuary though. And here I want to switch to something to the strategy ancestry of war. Because this thing is ridiculously strong. Can only be used once though, so that's not the greatest. We could remove slow. And do that instead. It is a level 5. But I don't want to get rid of level 5 spells. These are important. You know, the Cone of Cold might not be that important. Let's get rid of the 3, I think. Actually, I could get rid of the Misty Step as well. And just use the one I just got rid of. He just needs more slots. So he has so little slots for what he is. It's ridiculous. These are level 4s, this is level 5. And these two are level 6, so let's put them here. This is an enormously powerful spell. We really will use this a lot later. But not right now. Although, we could actually use that, yeah, soonish. Okay. But we have some scrolls of this as well, which is good. So I don't need to use my only slot and only holds up for 3 rounds. I think they nerfed this. I think it was 10 before. I think they did nerf it. Let's just get out of my form because I'm healed. Let's go into the camp. No, I don't think we need to. Let's see what this is. Wait. No.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity. The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
Yeah, that's the puzzle. So we need to know what the Night Song actually is.
The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike.
God, I wish. That would be good for Gale.
The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts.
I'll take that. But yeah, we know the Night Song is the first. This here.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
We know that the Night Song is that, and this is the one leading us towards the top. Oh, you poor guy.
hold very still, Micklaw.
Oh, this is Micklaw.
Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. Micklaw, you may go.
Lucky you, buddy. That didn't look like he would hit, even with that distance of, you know, 2 meters or something.
I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time?
You pompous little F. Not quite the enthusiastic welcome I was hoping for.
You'll have more gratitude than you know how to count once the night song is in my hands.
Yeah, see, I really doubt that.
Do you have it or not?
She isn't an it.
She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple, to the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the night song's face.
I also robbed you, but
Tell
it's
me.
fine.
And choose your next words carefully. Where is she now?
Well, so far it wasn't a robbing, right? It was just stealing. But it's gonna be robbing, because I'm not gonna leave her with him. What do you want with her so badly?
I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it?
The jiggling.
Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever.
So, the same thing that was done to her before by Balthazar. Yeah, like Catherick Thorn, before you wish to become immortal. Of course he does. And the scroll that we read in the basement was probably from him. I know where she is. I might even be willing to tell you. I tell her to come here, just give her the satisfaction of ripping you to shreds. Just to give her, yeah. That makes sense. I regret to inform you the night song is no more. Killed in the Sharon temple where she was held. A clever contraption, let me guess. Like Catherick Thorn before you wish to become immortal.
It didn't
You
work
filthy
out
being.
for poor Catherick, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror.
That's the problem.
Night song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded.
You are incompetent and think you're a god. So... There's more to divinity than lifespan, and snaring an immortal won't make you a god. Equalizing man and god, quite a lofty ambition. I've always dreamt of immortality. Your plan is quite clever. I'll go fetch her, look forward to my reward. No, there's more to divinity than a lifespan.
Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might make a start of it.
He would seek the power of gods for the pettiest of reasons. His own gratification. At least I seek them for the better of all.
What's that? I didn't quite catch the words, but the insolent tone was clear enough.
Pitying, not insolent. You chase
Pitying?
one power without knowing an even greater one lies within my reach. The crown of Karsus. Once we acquire it, your ambitions will be dwarfed. I'll be able to stand against Mystra and wrest her powers from her for the betterment of all.
The crown of Karsus? Nonsense. Even if it still existed, you couldn't possibly handle its power.
Perhaps you could not. But Netherill's power is in my blood. And Mystra? I know her in ways that most mortals can only dream of.
Ah, so it is you, Mystra's discarded lapdog. And now you think your bark is cause to make me tremble?
There is no need for me to bark. My actions will speak for themselves. In time.
Then go. Act. I'll open a fine vintage in your name once word of your failure reaches me.
Ah, don't you love a good genital measuring contest? It's great. I'll tell her to come here, just to give her the satisfaction of ripping you to shreds.
We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination. Fail, and you give up the prize to the next motivated mercenary to encounter my contract. The choice is yours, but make no mistake, I always get what I want.
So you're also a spoiled man-child. Perfect. Yeah, but maybe we will get all we want here. Problem is, he has a lot of Myrmidon with him, and these can be quite horrid. Especially this one. This one is probably the worst of them all, although the fire one is quite harsh as well. This is going to be hard. Quite hard to do. I'm not gonna leave. I'm just gonna bring her here instantly, I think. But first, we are going to go to... Oh, I can't fast travel. Okay, we need to leave for a second. But outside, I'm gonna fast travel back to camp. We are going to freshen up a little bit. We are going to talk to Madame Nightsong. But first, we are going to... Oh. Talk to Elminster, apparently. Okay.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No,
That looks
don't
weird.
mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
Oh, bits and bobs. Perfect camera angle. You don't seem all that surprised to see Gale alive and well. Oh, nothing in particular, some charms here and there. No, you don't seem surprised. Why?
I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Karsos' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Yeah, I waited for this. Sounds good to me. Gale can tell her exactly what's coming when we get our hands on the crown. No, I don't think he should even try to go against her, and he doesn't really want to. He's just a little bitter of how things turned out because he was stupid. And he just needs to go beyond that and not indulge in it. You really think Mystra will be willing to hear Gale out?
I see remaining optimistic is my duty. Especially when I'm not the one being asked to do the seemingly impossible. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
IRC, didn't Bone Minster sleep with Mystra? Hardy neutral viewpoint. Everyone slept with her. My god. Everyone is boinking her. Somehow. I mean, Gale did. Elminster probably did. I don't know who didn't. Apparently not the other guy in the tower, luckily. That self-indulged dumbass. But, you know,
So
everyone
all
is
it took
boinking
to
her.
get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
What do you think she wants to say?
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
I agree. It's time we headed for Stormshore Tabernacle.
After you.
We'll do that after the tower, though. Okay, let's sleep first. And in the next part, we will ask our dear friend. Where is she? Our dear friend, Dame Aelin, to come with us to the tower. Obviously not holding back on the information. Why? Let's see if this comes back. I think it does, and I think it's the best for Gale because he's the lowest in hit points. And with it is up to par with us, more or less. He actually has 100 almost with this, which is pretty good. He has more than me and Shadowheart. But he's the squishiest in terms of AC as well. Easiest to hit. Anyone else wants to talk? Not really. Okay, so let's go. We have more than enough camp supplies, so we should be absolutely fine there. Is that really worth that much already? Can't be. Just another 4. Let's take the 5. Oh, it's a little bit more then. Sure. And another 15. Give me a 5, and then we can use a 10. There's a 5. Somewhere. There. We have a 10. That is a 10. That is a 10. Take the hoof. Oh no, it's a honeyed ham. That actually sounds pretty good, to be honest. But we have enough supplies till the end of the game.
Mate.
Oh.
Wish there were another way. But I need the cash Lorroakan's offering for your little friend Nightsong.
Oh, that didn't happen last time because I actually didn't fail. Yeah, you're making a mistake, Aradin. Stop this before it's too late. You have no chance.
Nah. I think I'm just on time. Lads, clear this place out and take whatever you can carry. After the lot of them are cold. Leave the
Fucking
Nightsong
mercs.
to me.
She would rip your head off easily. Oh god, and they're quicker than we are. Critical miss is nice. Haha. And double. Nice. Oh, did save against the smite, damn it. Ouch. Haha. Bonked you over the head. Oh, damn. Critical hit from Gale. He doesn't give a shit about your nonsense. That hurts. Would you please stop that? Oh god, another barbarian. My god, they have 3 of those. And Dame Aelin actually fighting with us. That's gonna be bad for them. That's gonna hurt greatly, guys. We can pull out everything. We don't have to pull any punches here. Because, oh, let's help Dame Aelin. Yeah. Because we are about to turn in for the night, so everything will be reset that we're doing here. How about a nice little fireball into your faces, guys? Oh, there is a mage there. Yeah, let's hit the mage too.
Fall by my hand.
Yeah, that's fine. I have to do this again because game doesn't remember. Or actually, it makes sense because, you know, it should allow you to react on what happened. Burning people.
Talk to me.
The nicest thing in the morning. Oh, this is not nice. She is in trouble here. Anything? I mean, the radiance would definitely be good. Sure. Gives radiating orb as well? No, unfortunately not. That's weird. I could give myself sanctuary. Why not? Haha, you can't do shit against me. Aelin, let's go. Oh yeah. Ouch. Be careful, Aelin. Oh, damn, the smite! Look at that! Damn, she rocks! Haha, that's a critical hit with a 2. Wow, you sucker. Okay, now hell is breaking loose, boys. Let's enjoy some nice icing on the cake, I'd say. I mean, that hit me too, but who cares? Oh, he did! Well, that's nice. And these guys almost dead as well, and all mental fatigued, which is pretty cool. You don't need to use anything else. I mean, I can, just because. Get out of here. Sure. Give yourself a little bit of temporary hit points. Doesn't matter. Haha. That's what I hoped. Oh, you bastard. Well, Aradin is dead. Oh, Aelin, come on. That would have been great. Worst people. Well, I'm not gonna lose my rage. That's good. Okay, you dead. Next one. I can't kill you. Is there anyone I can kill? You're dead. Killed by Aelin. Prayer boy. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to go onto the ice. Let's kill this guy. Or gal, rather. I could throw ya. Ooh, baby, yeah. 90% chance to kill her. Death. Thunderstorm Sue? Not anymore. Not anymore, she's not. Let's go here so you can do an attack of opportunity if you need to. What do we do? What do we do? Call lightning, maybe? Sunbeam. Sunbeam it up in here? Sure, why not? Against that guy. It's blocked, really? Well, fudge. You're still alive. Let's try. Yeah. Who leveled up? I don't see anyone who leveled up. Are we level 12? That would be amazing. Oh, and I can do this I can do this a lot more. 10 more turns, baby. 10 more turns. Yeah, let's just heal everyone a little bit. And let's just... I mean, I'm not wasting any points here, so why shouldn't I? Aelin as well. Let's go. There we are. Good stuff, good stuff. Also, in-fight healing in D&D is bad, apparently. I don't care. Oh, level ups! Level ups! Oh, that's great! Didn't know there was a fight here, though. Let's give you a little bit of shocking news. Oh. Oh, Gale. 88%, come on. That was with advantage. Let's counterspell him. There's no point of letting him do anything. Die! Well, you know... you won't like it, but I don't think we will. Just saying. Just saying, buddy. I think you're pretty dead. And I think we're all leveled up.
Besieged by bribelings, and Dame Aelin is the prize that seduced them. I found a note on one of the foes. It read of the wizard Larian and his designs upon my capture. Tell me, ally mine, did you know of this plot?
I wanted to talk to you about this in the morning, girl. Okay. I did, and I should have told you.
There can be no doubt about it. But even Dame Aelin experienced lapses in her fine judgment. Allies we are, and allies we remain. And we will unite us against the deviant plot of this mad mage.
That is what I wanted to talk to you about.
They were meant to take me. Oh, won't Larian be surprised when Dame Aelin trounces him in his own citadel? Let us hide his chambers, his lair when morning breaks. We will see him undone, in the style of the dead, unburied Ketheric Thorm.
I mean, I wanted to do that, girl, but in the morning. Okay, let's quickly loot all of these people. Eridan's key, Elf Song room key. Don't know what that is about, but sure. Unfortunately, all the blood here will now remain. Ah. Too full. Ashes of Baldurs, I'm sure. Because these rooms don't get updated, these camps. Because you could put something in here that should stay, you know. You can decorate your camps, which is what people did in the early access.
One day I'll catch
And they kept that. That unfortunately means that this all will stay, as far as I know, forever now. Which is kinda annoying. But, you know, it's fine. I'm going overtime. I didn't want that. I just wanted to sleep, end the part, because there could have been a scene. But no game forced me to go overtime, so I hope you appreciate that, guys, and leave me a like for it, even though I had nothing to do with this. But, you know, sometimes you can't plan ahead for everything. So have a summon boy, but this time this button is not going away. That's good. Sure, Carla, why not? I'll keep the rune powder bomb. Amulet of the Wind Rider. I don't know why I have that. I do like the advantage on the saving throws, though. I don't need the wind riding, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Send to camp, send to camp. Because we don't need that. We have Ketheric Stone. That should all be fine. Should we level up in the next part? I mean, we're already going over, right? Like and subscribe or Gary is going to trap you with some dingaling of a djinn. Yes, that's gonna happen, guys. That's gonna happen. Let's end the day at least. In case there is a scene. I want that in this part. But it doesn't seem to be. Which is fine. So happy that we have this room now. It's such a cool room. And the music is perfect. Okay, yeah, it looks kinda bad here. Isabel, what are you saying? Let's talk to her since we're
Aelin left to
going
face
over.
that wizard, Laroakan, was it? Even after all she's been through, she thinks herself unstoppable, invincible.
Yeah,
It
that is a
feels
problem.
like recklessness to me.
Have faith. I know why she doesn't, because it's stupid to say that. You're right, her temper will get the better of her.
That's my greatest fear. I wanted to help her, but she said she fights better when she knows I'm safe. I understand, I suppose.
Because she
I feel the
fights
same
more
about
recklessly.
her.
I'm going to help her.
I'll rest a little easier if you do. You fought well against my father. I imagine a rat like Laroakan will be nothing in comparison.
No, he won't be anything. But he's a cheaty little bastard. That's the problem there. Should we do the level ups now, or should I do them in the off screen? It's the last level. It's the last level up. Let's do it now. Come. It's fine. Let's go over hard. It's okay. And next time we kill Laroakan. Oh, look at how beautiful we are. Such a perfect dwarf. Right there. Druid. We got some spell preparation. The feat is the most important thing here. So we could go with our last feat, unfortunately the last one, for ability improvement and get to 20 wisdom. I just don't think it's worth it because we're a shapeshifter. We don't really care. Because unlike in Pathfinder, you don't have a feat here to cast while in animal form. Which I would love, that feat. That would make this perfect. Though in Pathfinder you can actually, with the mystic stuff, get transformations without number, you know? You are not limited on how often you can transform in a fight, which is ridiculous. Or even between fights. And that's really, really cool. Unfortunately, though, it costs a full round, which I don't like. I do like that it just costs a bonus action here, not a full action. I don't know. What else would we want, though? I think we had something in mind, but what was that? Breaking. Gary love feet. What? Oh, EA, not EE. My god. Anyway. Charger, athlete, actor. It's all useless, really, for a druid. Don't need great weapon master. We don't need lightly armored. I mean, lucky. Getting luck points that we could spend. Actually, for our main character, that could be quite nice. Last time I took Magic Initiate Cleric to get another cantrip. But with this stave, we have another cantrip. And I got... Yeah, not Cleric. Did I take Cleric or did I take Wizard? I think I took Wizard with Gale to get this cantrip, the Firebolt, or another one. No, I wanted the Shocking Grasp. That's why I did this. But I don't think this will help us here. I mean, we're wearing medium armor. We could take medium armor master, but it's not really good. Yes, we would get the extra AC from the dexterity because we have the gloves with 18 dexterity. But is that really so good? Stealth checks, who cares? Polar Master, Resilient. Stealth checks don't matter in this game. They matter if you are doing RP, but... Ritual Caster. No, those are all useless. I have the rituals I want. Savage Attacker. Savage Attacker is nice, but it's melee weapon attacks. It's not unarmed attacks. So it doesn't help in animal form, which is... I'm not using my staff to do damage. Shield Master, yeah, is nice, but no. Skilled, no. I mean... Like getting proficiency in persuasion would probably be nice, you know, to get really a lot of points there and stuff. Could be. Like persuasion and Something like Intimidation. Maybe even Sleight of Hand. Would probably be good. Or Deception. You know, get all the 3 good skills out of the way with proficiency. And we would really get something there that is useful for us. Because we're the main character and main character syndrome and stuff. I want to be the one doing the talking. Because it is about him. It's his story. Yeah, that's probably the only 2 things I would consider. Skilled or lucky. Lucky you can, as far as I know, use like used to reroll. No, it's advantage. Oh, it gives you advantage. Or to make an enemy reroll their attack rolls. Yeah, not that important. You could get advantage everywhere, but I have a spell that can do that, so I'm not valuing this very high. I actually think we should go for skilled, guys. I actually think we should go for skilled. Yes, there's other stuff that could be kinda okay. Like alert is always nice. But it's not that good. And skilled would actually help with all the rolls. I think we're gonna go with that, which is weird. Because I don't think having 20 wisdom does that much. Because we're not doing that much spellcasting. Sentinel is amazing for melee characters. I mean, I'm not really a melee character. Sentinel gives when enemy within melee range attacks an ally, you can use a reaction to make a weapon attack against that enemy. Must not have the Sentinel feat. You gain advantage on opportunity attacks, and when you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, it can no longer move for the rest of its turn. Yeah, that's nice. But I think as a main character, this is better. Actually. And I'm surprised by that myself. I mean, we probably don't need Intimidation as well, because it is like Persuasion. It's about the same thing. It's all both Charisma. But sometimes you can only do that, right? But having a +6 on all of them seems quite nice. Fits with the main character thing. I really do like Savage Attacker as well, but it says melee weapon attack, and it doesn't... That probably doesn't count for unarmed attacks when I'm shapeshifted. Otherwise, that would be amazing. Better damage? Perception, yeah, I was thinking about that, but we have other people who can do that. I'm specifically thinking about checks that I need to make, and that's these 3. Oh, why did I take Sleight of Hand? I mean, I could take Sleight of Hand as well to make that better. Would also be good. Instead of Intimidation. Because I'm lockpicking everything. And that would guarantee the lockpicks would succeed, you know. Pick locks and disarm traps, which is pretty nice. Not quite the skill monkey class either, yeah. I think I'm going to take that, and I'm actually going to take Sleight of Hand just to make sure we have an easier time just unlocking all the locks. Just pickpocketing, just picking all the locks. And Persuasion and Deception should be fine. I don't think we really need Intimidation as much. It's not really his thing as well, and he's a dwarf, I mean... I don't know. Nah, maybe... No, Deceit is maybe not his thing. Intimidate, probably more. Let's do these 2, that's fine. Persuasion and Intimidation and Sleight of Hand. A weird choice. I didn't think I would do that. But at the moment, it seems to be actually the best thing here. I mean, I could take Performer so I can finally take my use my musical instrument. But I actually find it quite amusing that everyone is just garbage with them. Yes, I will not get the achievement to get, what, 200 coins or something through musical instruments, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. I think the skills... This would be more memey, and this is just good still. So I'm gonna take that. Yes, I'm wasting way too much time here, but it should go faster now. This was an important decision. Oh, we actually get another rage charge. That's nice. Yeah, Barbarian is boring as ever. You, though, 20 strength. But at the moment, she is at 20 strength. But I still think I want that for her. Just make sure that she's always at 20. And whatever she's wearing that gives her the extra 2 strength, we could then just put away to give someone else, or to just use something that's better for her. Because I'm not sure... We don't have Great Weapon Master for her, which gives another 10 damage with a -5 to the attack roll, which is a lot. But that would be the other way she could just be better. Just 10 flat damage on top of everything is quite nice. That's good damage. It's not like +1 or +2, which is useless. 10 is really something. Even though not that much on this level. But maybe just getting the strength up to max is the better one. Yeah, I think so. I think we just go with strength. I don't think we go with Great Weapon Master. Even though that would probably be the wiser choice. Abilities are just good. I'm gonna take that. Not quite the skill monkey class either. What is a skill monkey, by the way? Runaway. What would be a skill monkey class for you? Yeah, this doesn't really matter. We'll get the rest later anyway, I think. I mean, Enhanced Leap would be nice for you, but... Disintegrate is quite a nice spell, but doesn't really hit that well. It's a good spell, but it's not the best. Don't need Create Undead. Arcane Gate sounds not bad, to be honest. Just hopping around through 2 gates for 10 rounds? Could be good. Yeah, I don't think Familiar is something you want, really. Use a slot on that. Shield is nice. Shield is a nice reaction thing, but I don't think I have slots for that. I have so few slots with him. It's ridiculous. Look at that. Only 16? I did get a new one, though. Which I could use for shield. And it's only level 1, and I don't need level 1 so much. So, yeah, maybe. I'm gonna take shield and maybe the sunbeam or disintegrate. I don't know. Luke's Resilient Sphere. Enclose a target in a sphere of shimmering force, blocking all incoming damage and spell effects. The sphere reduces the target's movement speed by half and also prevents it from casting spells or dealing damage. So, it's just, it would be, I see an enemy and I don't want to deal with him. And I cast this with concentration. And I just forget about him for 3 turns. Because I can't do anything, can just move around. Or protecting an ally as well would be nice. Which would actually come in handy just now, if I think about it. And I don't need Sanctuary then, and the person cannot even break it like Sanctuary. But it would need concentration. Do I have anything else that needs concentration with him, which I like to use at the moment? I don't think so. So this could be a good one for him, actually. Right now, in the next part. I'm gonna take this. I never used this one. I want to see. Yeah, you definitely get the ability improvement. There's no other way. Again, Warcaster or something would be great. Can use Shocking Grasp with the reaction. Has better saving throws on concentration, which would be great. But I think it's just, it's intelligence. He is a pure caster. He needs the best bonus he can get on everything, and this is the best. +9 on saving throws for intelligence is ridiculous good. So, yeah, we'll just go with intelligence and we're good. Done. And I hate Witchbolt. I hate that the game always puts that in there. God damn it. Give me level 4. There. I'm gonna take this and we're gonna try that out. Good, finally. Half an hour over. Oh no, of course. My dearest Shadowheart is still there. You do have Warcaster, don't you? You don't. She can have everything. Look at that. For you, Wisdom would be better because you are casting a lot. And I think you already have... you already have Polearm user, right? Don't you? Where is it? Dungeon Delver... No, she doesn't have Polar Master. When attacking with a glaive, halberd, quarterstaff, or spear, which is this is a spear, you can use a bonus action to attack with the butt of your weapon. Also make an opportunity attack when a target comes within range. It's not that great, to be honest. The spear is actually quite bad. I'd rather have something that helps her cast better, which would actually be Warcaster, or just, you know, go full on Wisdom. Because her spells really matter. So I'm gonna go Wisdom with her. That's gonna be fine. It's fine. The Polar Master is not the most important. Did my picture change? I have the armor on now. Did I have that before? It looks weird. Anyway. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you liked. Submit if you haven't. And don't forget, if you don't like, you'll be cast into a dingaling of a Djinn. So enjoy. See you in the next one. And hope you enjoyed. Bloop bloop everyone.